To hide his money, Jason ended up buying a massive 3,000 square meter mansion. Gold bars were stacked inside the bedrooms, while suitcases overflowing with cash covered the living room floor. Whenever his wife tried to find her shoes, it took her half the day because every single shoebox was stuffed with money. Every day, Jason brought home tons of cash. Before long, the mansion completely ran out of space. One day, he opened a closet and a mountain of cash came crashing down on top of him. He barely survived. So Jason built an entire stable just to store the money. But even that wasn't enough. Every night, he dug holes across the yard to bury stacks of cash. But after hours of work, he would accidentally dig up the same money he had buried the night before. Eventually, he had no choice left. Jason started depositing the money into banks. In a tiny town with fewer than 1,000 people, more than a dozen new banks suddenly opened just because of him. The banks even emptied out their vaults just to make room for Jason's cash. Within months, he had deposited billions of dollars into different banks. Now came the next step, laundering the money. Jason created dozens of fake companies. The CEOs were mostly homeless people and elderly strangers whose names were used to run everything on paper. But no matter how fast Jason kept making money, the laundering process couldn't keep up. Everyone knew his fortune was dirty money, but no cop had the courage to arrest him. In fact, even the CIA and DEA started asking him for help. The crazy part is, Jason was once just an ordinary pilot. His salary was barely enough to survive, so sometimes he used his job to smuggle small things like cigarettes. The CIA found out about it, but instead of arresting him, they used it to blackmail him. They needed his incredible flying skills. Jason was assigned to fly a large aircraft across Central America at extremely low altitudes, secretly photographing rebel camps hidden deep in the jungle. Jason loved danger, so he accepted immediately. But the mission turned out to be far more deadly than he expected. Every time he flew near rebel territory, bullets ripped through the air toward his plane. Yet somehow, with his insane flying abilities, he escaped death every single time. After spending so much time flying through the rain-soaked jungles of Central America, a Colombian drug cartel finally noticed him, and that's the moment Jason's life changed forever. What would you do if you had that much money?